I got a quick testimony for y'all, and I'm gonna do my best not to cry. To get started, I want to tell you, do not be afraid to start over and rebuild. I promise you, it's not going to be difficult, because I thought it would be. Don't be worried about your credit, your finances, starting over in your career, a job, you know what I mean? Like a new place of where you're going to be living, you know what I'm saying? Just everything, anything. Like if you are called to just let go and start over, do it. Don't be afraid of, well, how would I get anything again or back? If you're called and the Most High and your angels and ancestors, the universe is telling you it will be replaced, trust that, okay? So let me just tell you real quick. So back in 2022, I had a trucking company. I've said this many times, and I was making $250,000 in my trucking company. Trucking was not my passions. I did that to get me from point A to point B because I was going through a divorce. I was having a lifestyle change, and my ex-husband was the breadwinner, and I really was not making any money. I had a lot of expenses. So I got into trucking. That was definitely divinely guided and orchestrated. So my business was good. I had been in business for 2 years, but I had been driving trucks at that time for about 6 to 7 years. So I had experience or whatever. Boom. But even as a company driver, I made a lot of money. But when I ended up getting my own truck, I went from making, like, as a company driver, you make like 90 to like 110. And I went to making $250,000 basically, right? So anyways, 2022, May 6th, literally, I was called through the divine, okay, the Most High, through the universe, through my ancestors and angels, to let everything go. And when I say everything, to walk away. And when I got that calling, I had a lot of connections. I had insurances. I had like 2-3 insurances on the freight, on my semi truck, on the trailer. I had business accounts, personal accounts. I had people I was networking with. You know what I'm saying? And I had personal expenses as well. And everything was in flow and balance. I had money in all of my accounts. Okay, your girl was good. But this is where the issue was. It wasn't my calling or my purpose or my dreams. Trucking was not what I was passionate about. And I always yearned for more, to be able to pursue my dreams. And I always knew I was meant for something else in life. So when the calling came, it was to walk away. Not walk away and, try to clear the platter, to clear your plate and make phone calls and say, hey, I'm going to cancel this. I need to turn this in, return this. And keep in mind, I had equipment. No, God said, walk away. Don't worry about your bank accounts. Don't worry about insurance. Don't worry about equipment, right? So that meant I had to go through shifts, right? Physically first, with the 3D reality where my stuff got repoed. Yes, because if you're not paying something, it's going to get taken away, right? That's obvious. And my business accounts was closed, and eventually my personal accounts got closed, right? So everything fell apart. So as this is happening, I went through internal shifts spiritually. I was losing it, right? Because I couldn't believe this was happening. But 3 days into the journey, right after I accepted his calling, when the Most High told me to walk away and let it go, I'm literally watching everything I worked hard for all of these years just collapse and fall apart from just taking a leap of faith into the unknown. So anyways, I was afraid that my credit, which, everything went to your credit. You know what I'm saying? I was worried about how I was going to be able to sustain during this transition. How am I going to eat? How am I going to get my toiletry items? I have a cat. Like, where am I going to live? What's going to happen, right? All that was taken care of. So anyways, after I accepted this calling, the Most High revealed to me exactly how I would be rewarded. Something that was definitely far-fetched, that I personally, if I was a logical thinker, I would think was very much so unrealistic, and I wouldn't have believed it. But so many things prior to this journey has happened to me to show me that trust the process. You're going to be all right. These tests, don't question that inner guidance, right? So boom, I'm on this journey. And so two years in or whatever, my living arrangements has changed. Obviously, people that fell off in my, my relationship, they turned their backs on me. I was ridiculed, ostracized, called names, talked about, you name it. I've done videos on it. I've always put videos on my platform that the Most High has brought up for me to put out there for other people in their journey to know you're not alone. So fast forward, right? So I know I just started my new cycle and a new season, and this is the season of rewards. I just did a video on it, and I'm so nervous I got chills, but Spirit kept telling me that this is the season people are going to get their rewards. Now, people get the rewards throughout the journey. It's different time frames. It just depends. The universe is going to reward people. Your angels, the Most High, the rewards going to keep coming. You just got to keep putting in the work, and you got to keep believing. So my living arrangements changed. I ended up having to move back in with my mother. It was horrible. Not because of her. She was a doll. Her husband or whatever, treated me like crap. I can't say the real word, because he didn't believe in what I was doing. He was upset because I wasn't working and paying him, even though I was in here working on my gifts and talents. I built up my platforms, and I had been training every day, and I always expressed to him that he would be compensated once I got compensated. But he didn't care. He wanted money in hand immediately. And what else? I had to deal with that as well, and it was stressing me out. Okay, very much so. But anyway, I did a video that the Most High told me that the rewards was coming. My reward came. I'm trying to cry. It came. I literally was in shock, and I could not believe it. So my manifestation, as indeed what the Most High said, became tangible in the 3D, and I am holding it in my hand. And now that it's here, it's a slow process, but this is why I'm making a video to tell you, right? And this was divinely orchestrated because I was afraid of, now I'm starting over and I have this blessing, right? And cleaning the mess, that the chaos from when you walked away. You know, I'm like, dang, stuff on my credit now, and my bank accounts have closed, and I technically don't have any income. You know, like, although I'm training in this new career, like, I don't have the business up, like, yet, because I was waiting for this manifestation to make the move, because this is what the Most High told me I needed to do. I followed every detailed instruction intuitively, no matter if I had fears, doubts, worries, concerns, faith, no matter what it was, highs, lows, energy. I just kept moving, y'all. I just kept moving. So let me tell you something. So I went in and I was so nervous, and again, like I said, I was thinking it was going to give me a hard time when I went into the facility to open up and start a new account, because sometimes when stuff get closed with stuff on your credit, they put you through all of these, like, just loopholes and obstacles. Like, they want to see all these different forms of identification, and if something don't match, like if your address isn't the same, then they want you to show proof of this and proof of that. And I know for a fact I wasn't going to have proof of no type of address, because I basically would just say I was drifting, you know what I'm saying? I was in the vortex, like I did what the Most High and my angels and ancestors told me to do. So if they needed too much proof of anything, I was like, boom. So I go in there, I did my paperwork, and I was just so nervous, y'all. Like, dang, are they going to allow me to do this? Because it's necessary for me with my manifestation, right? I went in there and got called up, and I basically told the lady what I needed, and I told her what I had. Then I told her what I wanted to get done and where I needed stuff sent, right? It was smooth. It was smooth, just like the Most High said. It was like she was working for me. She was working for me. I gave her a driver's license, okay, that was valid. You know, it wasn't expired, thank goodness, okay. And it had an address on it, and then I gave her my social security card because I still had it, and the names and everything matched or whatever, so I was able to give her that information. And I requested, like, this address and have the mail to go here so my stuff don't get stolen. And I was thinking she was going to need all these different documentations. No, she did not. She was excited for me. Like, she was excited. And, you know, I didn't tell her much about my manifestation and things like that. I was thinking that it would be difficult for me to get business started there because I was unemployed. I thought she was going to need some type of proof of income, like, no matter where it was coming from, proof. And I didn't even have to go in a deep explanation to everything. It was like, it was just God sent. It was so easy, right? It was so easy. And that's what the Most High told me. You're protected. Everything's going to work out. You walked away because we told you to walk away. And now you're getting everything back tenfold. I walked in there. I probably was in there 30 minutes or whatever, just because we had to get everything set up. I had to fill out paperwork, make sure everything was correct that I told her. And that's it. That was it. Then I went to the next place of business and did the same thing. It was like everybody worked for me. Everybody worked for me. I thought I was going to have a hard time because people don't understand these spiritual journeys. You know what I'm saying? But everything was in flow. The Most High told me I was going to be blessed because I listened, I was obedient, and I walked away. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even care to tell people I told you so. That doesn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? I am just so grateful because I made it. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I journaled, that I visualized, that I dreamed of, and that was promised to me has been fulfilled. And now I'm picking the pieces. I don't even say picking the pieces up, but I'm picking them up, throwing the old ones in the trash, they gone, and I'm building brand new now. Brand new. So this is to tell you, don't be afraid to walk away. If you get called to give up your home, to give up where you're living, like in the state, you need to move here or move there, to move a job, to change your career path, to take a leap of faith into the unknown, to do something that you've been dreaming of doing and you're not sure how it's going to work out, do it. Do it. It's already worked out. That's why you're being called to do it. The path is already made. Okay. You're going to go through cycles and changes or whatever and shifts, and that's necessary. Literally with my blessing that I have, right? You know, I felt like when I was able to reflect on everything I had been through before and like other cycles, like even years back, you know, wait a minute. God has been preparing me. The universe has been preparing me. My angels literally have been preparing and protecting me. And it was all leading up to now. So literally, this is my new beginning. And it's only so many details I can put in it because I don't want to release too much, you know, but y'all gonna see the shifts, okay? You finna see the glow up. And that's it. I hope that this motivates someone who is on a season I just left. Like, whatever it is you got to let go of, you definitely will get it back tenfold, and it's not going to be difficult. I don't care if it's your credit, whatever it is. It's not going to be hard. You're going to be able to get another account. You're going to be able to clean your credit back up. Okay. You're going to be able to start a new business. You're going to have a whole new federal account. You're going to get a whole new business account with more money and doing what you love, and everything going to be in flow. It's not going to be a struggle and no stress, no more fighting, no more of the worldly stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be chill. You're literally royalty, supreme being. I don't know what else and how I can say. Like, that's it. Love you guys. Bye.